Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's SKADE taking on Ambush. It's the last map here at the GG.Bet Winter Cup for the first series, at least today. We've got another one coming up after this. Quite a lot of CS still to come your way, and this could be a very interesting final decider. Inferno, we've been forced to hear by the underperformance of SKADE after their initial dominance in the first half of Trim, but we find ourselves with a decider. Quite a bit of utility here at Ambush on the T side. SKADE over on the CT side with a smoke and kit in their hands. Let's see whether or not they can deliver into the pistol. Well, rocking. Headshot picked up. Man advantage will be there for the CT side as they start to move forward. SMF will be there on the clock. Trying to come around the corner. 45 seconds left. Dennis Law looking to try and deal some damage. Looking to try and deal the kills. And he will start to find a chance to drop a few more. And he will find a headshot. CK gone. Raftu will be there on the pickup. And, well, Berry in with a headshot. Only Berry now. Left alone in a 1v3. Start to run back in towards middle, but spot Spellin looking right at him. 1-0, picked up by the SKADE boys. So they have the pistol. They got off to a really hot start in the last map. Obviously, we've seen how that went, so no need to get ahead of ourselves. Just take every round as it comes. Well, fast play down Banana. Oh my god, triple nade coming through. And incredible stuff as the 2-0 lead comes through. That's exactly what you want, a good start. Here comes the first real challenge for SKADE. It's going to be Ambush. Picking up the rifles, the AK out for CK. And the rest of the boys with theirs as well. We'll see whether or not they'll find success. Larson will find himself a chance to find a little bit of action, but it's not coming through. In fact, SMF will pick himself up a few kills. And now it's Raftu and Rocking in a 2v4. Big flank from Rocking coming through around the back lines. We're going to try and find a kill. And while Raftu is in a 1v4 on his own. Raftu will start to move forward, wants a chance, wants a kill. Well, he will try and do the best he can, but Berry will get rid of him. Raftu will fall, and it's the first pickup for Ambush. A clean one on the gun round as well. That's exactly the start they would be looking for coming into these important rounds. Dennis Law. One kill coming in towards Larson. An advantage picked up on the CT side. Molotov clears a close corner, flashing behind the car as well, but no one there. It's not ready for the CT spawn. It's actually going to land on the stairs instead. Berry wants to move and cross with it, but the advantage still sides with his opponent, and they know exactly where he's playing from, so his position might be compromised, his position might be held, and will spell in on the close angle, wants to clear the corner, and will be Berry who hits the deck. Rouse. Forward facing with the AK. Trying to get close and check these corners. Rouse starts to round the corner going forward. Smoke in for the CT cross. And while Rocking is there around the corner, Spellin will find one on the op. The second coming in as well. And they are lightning fast from Spellin. 3-1 on the board. Well, Spellin comes away. Utility ready to go deep in towards Banana. Neared up on top of Banana. Barry will be dropped to 33 HP. Not exactly the health points he would want on his back, but we'll see if he can pull it off for the Mac 10. They just hide around the corner. Larson coming up with the CZ, second in command. We'll see whether or not he can do anything with his flashbang. See if it's effective, and blind Spellin off the angle. He has been so impactful for SKADE on this defense. We'll see if he can deliver yet another blow to the ambush attack. There will be a smoke coming through. Flash is good, but they're not quite capitalizing just yet. They swing out wide. There's a gap in the smoke to play with here for Spellin. It's not exactly the greatest positioned smoke. Well, here comes the utility. Over the top, Spellin has to fall back in behind the smoke. Flash ready to go around the corner, and Rocking is just holding on. Spellin is forced back into the site. Connects the first shot. Blinded and still alive, though. That's the most important part. As Rainwaker looking to develop, but it's actually two for Spellin still. It is connecting shot after shot, and well, all alone. Denislaw moves to the smoke, catches Riles. 4-1. SKADE much better on the CT side of Inferno. Utility going through. It's going to be good damage. Raftu finding 2 kills. Great kills, in fact. And Riles will manage the 1. Rainwaker able to pick up Larson. And we're in a situation that is certainly favoring over on towards the SKADE side of things. One good kill from Denislaw. Clean up in as well. Denislaw finds another. And Riles does hit the deck. It's 5-1 on the board. Just another buy finally coming through from ambush. AK's picked up. Galil for Berry. We can see what they can muster. Moving into this next one. Peeking towards bottom mid. Rainwaker will send his nade to source a victim. It will do a little bit of damage, but I guess be too consequential. Baron's going to move forward. CK with the first headshot. Man advantage picked up for the T side. Raftu able to find CK. Spam coming through the walls. Rainwaker looking to do damage. And will ambush start to sprint their way in towards the A-bomb site. Player in the pit, one up in the apartments. This needs to be a big hole from SKADE if they want to get a 6th round on the board. Well, there's a good kill from Raftu from the pit. He's delivering. Riles hits the deck. Flash available to go up in towards long. And Raftu just sits back in the pit. Still waiting for them to come towards his position. But Rainwaker, also the player up inside the toilet, inside of the library as well. They've got such a strong hold on this A-bomb site. It'll be very difficult to try and get rid of. Ambush trying to move forward. Under a minute in play now on the board. Rainwaker just sits back, 55 seconds. Ambush wanting to wrap. They want to try and get back into this site. Rocking. Spam comes through. Barry will be able to find 1 kill. Rocking able to find that. 3v3. 33 seconds left in the clock. Raftu is just sitting back in behind the pit for shots and doing damage. Larson has just found himself quite a bit of damage. Spellin with one. Time is ticking. He's under pressure as they start to come in towards him. The bomb plant's coming right in front of his fist. They hold the angle. He misses the shot. The bomb plant comes right through in front of him. And that is quite incredible. But the cleanup is in from the CT side. And they will get it through. 6-1 on the board. And SKADE will find themselves success. Well, 6-1 now on the board. SKADE, this is a similar start as to what they had on Shrimp. We've seen how that went, though. We've seen how that spiraled out of control quite incredibly fast, and we'll see whether or not they can hold on to it this time. Spellin, it's going to be the man looking down in towards Banana. We'll see if he can find success, and the answer is no. Not finding the pick. Smoke ready to deploy. We'll need around the corner as well. We'll dive. Barry on the edge of the smoke. Denislaw looking to trying to find himself success as he heads in towards middle. Denislaw looking for a pick. Actually lands that shot on towards Larson. Just found himself on 22 HP. Denislaw will start to push forward. You've got CK on the right here and the player close left on the bottom of the stairs. Denislaw hits himself back on towards the site, but it's not too much success being found. That making sure that he's shrouded, he will be falling to the rifle of RAF 2. Four versus 4. Molotov heading towards the coffins. The rest of the squad begin to run on in. It's going to be Spellin looking to hold the angle towards the back lines. Pressure being applied, damage being done, and Spellin has just been unbelievable from this position. A third kill being picked up, and Spellin is the master of the back of the B-bomb site, it seems. And SMF is the last player alive. He was absolutely incredible for them on train, but this time we'll try and have to pull off the impossible 1v3, and he will be taken down by Rainwaker. 7-1 now on the board. SKADE getting it done. Oh. Good call from Denislaw. Man advantage picked up on the CT side. Barry starting to move forward. You've got Spellin on the back lines in behind the smoke, who's ready to be called upon once more. He has been also a pretty solid player for this side. We've seen some incredible performances come out from Denislaw, alongside Spellin, who has been really good on that AWP as well. Denislaw firing off the shot, comes back in towards the site. One from Ambush really following suit. Minute and 7 seconds left in play. RAF 2 sits back in the pit. Smoke up, covers the left side, and Rainwaker is in behind it. Just 1 minute left. Ambush ready to go forward, and you've got Denislaw sitting back in the pit ready for it to come his way. He needs to start delivering some impact from this position once they come through. And eventually Ambush are going to be doing so. They've got the utility in the back pocket on 2 players. They can very easily smoke off the Moto. Don't really need to smoke long, there's already players here, so Archway may be a potential position they decide to smoke off, but then again they could just save it and take a peek instead. Smoke up towards Library, that prevents the vision of the player there, but Rocking has put a 1 cross to come back and get the info that he's playing from that position, so he has to fall away. Rainwaker through the smoke, and it's just 1 kill on the spam, and while Berry is starting to flank around, Rainwaker should be ready for this possibility, but Berry He's just letting his teammates fall. Berry just wants to be patient. He wants for Rainwaker to come his way. But he needs to be careful because the kills are just coming through and suddenly he's left alone. And while his position is now spotted, is now heard. And he will fall very quickly after, I am sure. He wants to die before time. He gets that wish at least. But it's 8-1 on the board. SKADE are just so dominant at the minute on the CT side. And there's nothing that the enemies can do about it. Rocking. Good kill. Berry gone. Man advantage here on the CT side. Utility being used up. Smoking for the library. As they start to come forward, Larson is going to be the front man, followed in by the Deagle as they start to clear the corners. Dennis Law's back in behind the archway as they move up. Ambush looking to put pressure through the archway. Dennis Law looking for the no-scope but cannot get it landing. SMF sits back in library. Good kill. Raftu able to find one. It's on SMF and Rouse looking to pull off the impossible. With 55 seconds left. Good shot. Rouse will find Rainwaker. Oh, Deagle was close to landing that shot in the pit, but still not a kill being picked up. Rocky and Raftu. 9-1 on the board as the AKs are there. Berry and CK finding the utility, but look at this. These odds not looking so good for Ambush at all. 9.22 to that of 1.04. The GG.Bet odds certainly not favouring them at all. Ooh, Larson peeking in towards mid. Well, Spellin on the back lines, it's one kill. Rocking with a headshot, Berry gone. Holding back from the new box, it's one kill from Spellin, who's been stellar from this position time and time again, but this time not finding success. In fact, it's a 3v4 with the advantage on the CT side. SKADE. Man advantaged, one man to the good. Have to. Finding success. CK gone. Dennis Law will find one on towards Larson. Does leave Rouse in a 1v4. Bomb plant coming through in the default spot as Rouse will be under pressure. It's 1-0. He lied a little bit there, but Rouse manages to pick it up. It's still more to go though. 1v4 looking to try and hold him off and he will be overrun. Raftu gets rid of him. And finally, the round is over. It's going to be 10-1 on the board. Oh, nice shot from Dennis Law. SMF will fall. The advantage is now on the SKADE side of things. At least it was, with CK finding that kill. It draws us back to a 4v4. Round 12 is could be an important turning point for Ambush if they manage to pick this up, because they desperately need 5, I would say, to make this a close affair. Spellen will find himself a kill and gives the advantage back over to the CTs. That's followed up by Rocking, who's successful in taking down Larson, leaving CK and Riles alone in a 2v4. Dennis will find one. Now it's only Riles, 1v3. First headshot is in. A second as well available maybe on towards Denislaw, but Riles heads back in towards the pit. 39 seconds left. And Denislaw will take him away. 11-1. And this could be a completely differentiating map from the others. We could be sending Ambush packing very quickly on here with SKADE, looking to try and deliver on Inferno. Well, Denislaw, 2 nice shots delivered. Molotov will burn him away. And he was finding impact, he was delivering as the flashes come in towards the pit. Raftu's under a lot of pressure. And, well, Raftu looks to try and hold on. He's done that well. He's found himself a headshot. Now the pistols and the Soul Galil left inside of the site. We'll see what Rocking can do as he looks to try and spring into action. It's Spellen who finds that kill, and Larson caught in between a rock and a hard place. 12-1. Incredible stuff from SKADE. Another 2 great kills from Denislaw to start things off. Well, good kill. Denislaw again opening things up. This time inside of the apartments. He will fall back and leaves his teammate there, because once you take that shot in the op, you will never expect the player to be in that corner. But fortunately enough for Ambush, they didn't have anybody there to fall into the trap. Flashbang lands in Banana. Spellen heads towards the back of the fountain. He wants to find some impact. He wants to deliver. 55 seconds left in play. As Ambush are ready to head in towards the B side of the map. They've got one inside of CT spawn and one back inside of Dark. Spellen will look to deliver a final blow to a lot of these players, as he's done so many times before. He has Rocking on backup. He's about to flash himself to the smoke. It's a good flash, but it's not a good kill. He will fall. And a follow-up coming in from Ambush. This looks to be around on the board finally for them. SKADE, they have so much money, they could attempt just to go for this, but it's highly unlikely they win it. So I think at this point, they probably just wait and see if they can get a kill. If they do, then they go for it. They just set up a new box. No one peeking. No one giving anything up on Ambush. They don't need to. They know they're in the driver's seat in this round. They know they have the round in the bag. Any mistake coming through would just cost them. In fact, it's not coming through because Ambush have not made any mistakes, and the likelihood of winning this falls through the fingers of SKADE. It's going to be 12-2. Still not great for Ambush, but as long as they can find some rounds on the board. Thing is, when we had these one-sided halves, it was always recoverable, but this is not recoverable. The lineup, the kills, they're all coming in. Is there time? No, but all the kills come through, and that is absolute heartbreak for Ambush's economy moving into this next round. They'll get a bomb plant, but they have nothing to play with. The buy is going to be so shabby in comparison to that of SKADE. That does so much. You see, they can barely afford anything at this point. Well, Need's heading towards the bottom of the boiler stairs. Spellin will be dropped to 56, and, well, SKADE have a chance of finding success. But we will just see if that is the case. A 13-2 half would be quite incredible, and would pretty much end the series. Flash around the corner. Dennis Law will back his way in towards the site. Ambush relocating, trying to find different positions to approach from. Good kill from Rocking. Starts things off from the B-bomb side, but Rouse is there for the trade. Now Spellin, again, has been so perfect at holding this B-bomb site. They're not going to be coming his way though. He throws the deep smoke in towards top banana. 47 seconds left. Spots and no one's beyond it. Now what's the call from Ambush? Should they go straight in towards B? Or do they go somewhere else? Spellin is going to be holding. Waiting for them, and there's the chance. Doesn't work. Doesn't find the kill. And now Rimwaker under pressure. Smoke comes in and covers off CT. Rimwaker will head his way towards the back of the site. Flashbang ready from the first oranges. Goes up into the air, but he's overrun. SMF with a headshot. And Raf2 and Dennis Law into a 2v4. They've got to find success, and well, the wallbang attempt was there, and it will connect, but not before the bomb plant's in. In fact, CK will help them out a little bit by taking his teammate away. Now they've really got to go for this. Last round of the half, we'll see SKADE attempt, but there's no opportunities being presented to them. Low HP on 2 players. The M4 would certainly be good enough to clean up. The pistol would be enough as well, but the timing, the double peek, it is in. Now Raf2 has been dropped to low HP himself, so his advantage is gone. His once advantage is no longer there. Well, the time is ticking, he's got to go, and he has no utility to cover off that banana position, so he's stuck in a crossfire. He does have a smoke and now a kit as well, so he crosses into the open, no peek coming through. They don't want to let this slide, and eventually they will peek. It's a 12-3 half. It is recovered to a certain extent from Ambush, but still winning this is going to be very difficult indeed, almost on the verge of impossibility. Berry moves up in towards the apartments, and the pistol begins. Berry needs to deliver a couple of shots. Coming around the corner, the Glock is there, but his position now known. He gets overrun. Raf2 successful in taking him down, and now is a chance, a 4v4. SKADE have committed 4 players in towards the A side of the map, and while they get the right read here over on Ambush, they start to rotate 2 players back over to patch the hole. They had a stack going on towards the B side of the map early, but this time it doesn't come into fruition. In fact, CK, he tries to dodge the flashbang, tries to be smart in taking that angle, but it doesn't really work for him. He gets overrun, and now Rimwaker putting pressure on the remaining players. He finds 2. And well, that pretty much seals the deal on the pistol. It's going to be 13-3, and we're likely seeing a win from SKADE coming in unless Ambush manage to pick up this second round force buy. This second half, we can start to really spiral out of control. 1 kill is picked up. Time is a factor here as well. No kit does make things rather difficult. Peek comes in, confirms the position of Larson is still the same. And they can't really do anything about this, so he goes into the site, he tries his best, but it is over. Nade deep in towards banana. 5 Mac-10s is what they've brought to the table. They want to get this money in and have enough of an economy to, in their eyes, buy to the end of the game. We'll see if this is the case. Flashbang ready to pop off the top of the chimney. CK is going to be under a hell of a lot of pressure in this spot, and he will be overrun. Inside of the site, one player waits, and it's a deagle to find one, but it's one back from Rain Wicker. Now the site has been taken, the round has been won, and Ambush Esports can say they're pretty much done. Rocking peeks into the open and confirms it is over. 14-3, 2 away from victory. SKADE looking to try and get over the line in this one. To take 15 here, it's going to be a last stand by from Ambush. You win that one, is over. Series taken, series wrapped up, sent in a parcel and away first class. Only second, heading into our second best of 3 of the day, which will be Fate taking on rocket launchers, I believe. Definitely an interesting CS name, the rocket launchers. I think they'll be doing alright in this tournament though, from what I've seen. Well, let's see what happens. Should be around on the board here for SKADE. They shouldn't really have too many problems. Ambush has gone for the investment, so if they win this one, it's pretty much over here, SKADE. Well, CK, Deagle, picking up 2 kills, make it 3, and we didn't see any of them, but it's incredible. Ambush, they needed that, and well, they've delivered. Rocking around, heads around the corner, finds the headshot on towards Berry. Oh, CK, he's gonna fall. Rocking able to find the headshot. That is an advantage for the CT side, but the problem is both the SKADE players are low. They've got Mac-10s. If this can be a kill for RAF2. Yes, it is. So now 2v2, a minute still in play. Bomb not recoverable right now. They have to go for it together. Ooh, Rocking will be able to line up a couple, but he will fall. That's only RAF2. Recover the bomb finally. It's back in his hands. 25 seconds though. It might not be in his hands for much longer. He's got to clear this awkward angle. Spots the head, but he's dropped. And it's 4th now on the board. It's 14-4, 2 away from victory. SKADE would have liked to have got it done in the last, but this time they got to fight a little bit more. Spelling. Gonna do damage with the Deagle, and not doing too much. Well, SKADE pushing up in towards B. There's only one player holding on for Ambush, and it's Rouse. He has to try and hold on as the possible final push comes in here for SKADE on towards the B-bomb site. It's going to be Rouse doing a good job at finding one. He's still stayed alive, and he's doing quite significant damage, allowing for the rotation to come through as well. This is perfect. Good hold, and it should be around in the bag as well. 30 seconds. SKADE are going to have to take an eco moving into this next round, so Ambush are certainly looking like a team that will maybe find their way back into this. It is a long road, but it's not impossible. We've seen both of these games go the distance, all 30, and the first one going even further. Oh, good kill. SMF. Rainwaker will hit the deck. Barry will take away Denislaw, and it's a done deal at this point. It's all but over. And while Spellin and Raftu are alone in a 2 versus 5, and it's not looking too great at this point for SKADE, but not much can be expected coming into this round for them. They only had the Glocks, of course, to play with, and SMF is going to find the last shot. 14-6. Well, Larson moving forward in towards middle. Will start to back away. Barry with one. The second attempt was there, but Rainwaker will find the kill back on towards Barry. 4v4. Minute and 30 seconds left. Rials is going to be just sitting back in behind CT, behind the wall. SKADE want to head to 15. They want to get this over the line right now at this point. Well, that's a good hold from the CT side is all I can say about that one. (14-7). Ambush, a good hold on the B-bomb site, gets them another round on the board, and while SKADE have started to hit that brick wall that we've seen on the others, they did not perform well at all. One good kill from Rals. Raftu is going to hit the deck. Man advantage here on the CT side. And well, CK is going to fall. Spellin hits the deck, hits the dust. Rainwaker, Denislaw, and Rocking now left in a 3v5 where they're certainly not favoured to win this. As Barry gets rid of Denislaw towards top middle. And good kill coming in. Rainwaker up in the apartments. Oh, good shot. CK able to find Rainwaker. Now only Rocking in a 1v5. He finds a headshot and takes damage, drop to 32, and he will be finished off. Barry seals the deal. 8 on the board for Ambush. And well, that is starting to look pretty damn scary for SKADE, but they have another chance to take it over the line. They have another chance to head us to 15. And that would put us on series point. Larson, ooh, goes deep in towards middle to try and find an opening, but cannot connect anything on that frag. And now we stand in a position that is certainly looking good here for the SKADE side of things. They've got that initial control towards top middle, but still no kill to be picked up or to be found. Smoke towards top middle. SKADE ready to push up through. And SMF is definitely just waiting for this to come through. And for everyone else, Iron Hold, Crossfire, blinded, perfect timing. Molotov gets rid of SMF. Might even be a follow-up kill here as well. But Larson moving forward, wants this trade and needs it more so. He will pick it up and now falls back. Advantage picked up. CK doing work. Larson with another, and this is happening. The comeback is there. And no, not like this. SKADE. What was looking so good for them at one point was looking like they had got the series in the bag and fallen to pieces. Just Deagles and 8Ks in this round. They will save money for the next. But Ambush likely to head the double figures, and that's when that mental switch turns on in your head. Spellin backs off through the fire and flames. I have to say, some of the buys from SKADE have been a little bit questionable. Left them in quite difficult scenarios time and time again. One minute left. Finally, SKADE start to push forward. Rocking with the kill on towards Berry. Could this be the final end that they were looking for? Just Eagles. Ral's doing a good job. Finding two. They're not peeking him. They're not swinging wide. And eventually they will. Raftu does drop him. And it will be a 3v3. Bomb planted in front of those coffins. And Spellin heads towards the back lines. Ambush. Want to try and find a way back into this. Rainwaker just waiting for some action to come through. Time's starting to tick. Smoke in for the coffins. Flash up in the air and Spellin heads towards the back of the site. CK and SMF trying to get through CT spawn. Spellin looking for the lineup. Has two players looking right at him, and the nade comes in through the back. Rainwaker sitting back with the AK now at this point. Good kill from Raftu. Might have just done enough, and just on Deagles. And the rifle saved over. They get it done. 15-9. SKADE are one away from victory. And it may come late in the series, but there's a chance again for victory on the SKADE side of things. Larson. Good kill on towards Spellin. And Rocking will be able to find one. Back. Larson gone. Now 4v4 with the nade landing in towards middle. Dennis Law continues to look for action towards top mid. Dennis Law's had an incredible performance so far in this series, and Rocking will connect on towards Berry. Smoke for the cross at Library. Dennis Law looking to deliver his 27th kill, but it won't come through. SMF, in fact, takes his head off, and Rocking needs to be the player that finds impact on towards Balcony. He does it well, and now he has to hide in the corner. That's all he needs to do, is buy time and draw their attention towards his position. With him being here, this causes problems for the players inside of the site, and one back in towards CT. He can't let them play together. In fact, I think the barrel has been spotted. Ren Walker sees exactly where SMF is playing from. The kill comes through. Now Ral sprints into action, looking to try and save the team, but it looks to be over. This should be over, but Ral's is doing damage, and he's pulling it back. It's a 1v1, and he's finally put an end to. Raftu seals the deal. 16-9 is the final scoreline, and the series will go 2-1 in favor of SKADE. Overtime in the first map, 16-14 on the second, and finally we get a win on the board. Time for a break. We'll be back with the second best of three right after this.